basically, let her know, like, it's not something that you did, it's just, this is who I am. I feel like she definitely got on board, because it wasn't just always like, yeah, transgender child, yeah. No, it definitely took time. Like, so I have a good relationship with her, but my dad is just,
I'm sorry to hear that.
I transitioned 4 times. I detransitioned, transition, detransition, transition, because I couldn't find myself. I didn't have self-love in myself. I didn't have confidence in myself. I just feel like when I was transitioning, I didn't know who was I and what I wanted to be.
Do you believe that was because you had no support? Did you have support?
I didn't have support from my family, but I did have a gay mother, Ebony Lane. She was the only support system that I had, but I didn't have the support. I had a sex change, and since I had the sex change, it's
Congratulations.
Thank you. Since I had the sex change, it's just being me. I packed my stuff up and moved from LA and went to Vegas, and it's just me. And I'm still, fighting that mentally, having a sex change, getting a sex change. I was trying to and I just feel like I'm a survivor because as you know, sex change girls always commit suicide
Girl, you about to make me cry.
And,
She's strong.
and I've been through that, and I'm glad to be here today.
That wasn't a clip. Basically, what the girl was saying was that she waits months to tell the guy that she's transgender. So I wanted to basically hear what guys had to hear to say about that. Heaven, I'll go to you first. What do you feel about someone concealing that they're a transgender?
That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. It's about being transparent and honest. And if you're trying to start a relationship or whatever with somebody, you got to start with transparency and honesty. And yeah, that's just that traps people. I feel like, you know what I mean? Like a man could start catching feelings, then he says this, gets it all twisted. Now it's like, okay, how do I take this?
For sure.
And then it messes with emotions, I feel like, of men, because that's not something many men embrace.
For sure. Slim, I know you got a big take on this. How you feel about someone concealing, that they're trans?
It's so deceiving, man. I don't have a problem with it. I just have a problem with it, I guess. I don't know. It's like, as a man, we don't want to go out there and make that mistake and talk to a trans, or the trans not be honest. I respect trans that's being honest, but there's trans people that won't tell you nothing. You just gotta find out. And I think that's so deceiving, and I think a lot of people won't be able to handle that just off GP. So you see crazy stuff, a lot of crazy stuff about to happen. And I mean, it's probably happening right now. Like, this dude's getting upset, taking people out. I don't want to kind of say it on YouTube, but I hear these stories, man, and I do not agree with it. I think it's deceiving, man. I mean, I don't know. I couldn't even watch that clip, to be G with you. Oh man, it's a little tough for me, man.
For sure. Ken, how do you feel about transgenders concealing their sexuality or what they really are?
That's very telling, though. That just shows me that most men don't know what a woman is, because what you're caught up in is glamour, right? To not be able to feel, not even sexually feel and know if that's a woman or not. So that means the average male does not really know what a woman is. For it to go that long and for somebody to not share that with you and you don't know it, that means you're caught up in glamour. Glamour is the aesthetic, the production. Now, you might catch me off the appearance, I might not know that, right? But as we chilling and we're hanging out, a woman has a feel to her. If you know, you know. There's a thing. You ain't catching me like that. You might catch me off the glamour because the knife, the surgery is very powerful right now. But the feel of a woman, if you've been around them, if you've been in the trenches with women I've been in every environment with a woman, it's just a certain kind of feel. So my concern is, I don't think men know what a woman is outside of her face, outside of glamour, because how does that happen to you? Like just paying attention to detail, conversation, listening, like that's very telling. So I don't even put that on the person that's hiding that for 5 months. How do you not know that? I question the guy.
For sure, Doc. What about you? How you feel?
I think it's deceptive. I think it's wrong. And I think you put people in hard situations where a lot of men, depending on where they've been or whatever is taking place, you open yourself up for violence. So I think one of the biggest things is if you open and honest with people, you mitigate that risk for it being violence, and you just fall in with like, I think just everything. When you in high school, when we was in the army, when you go places, you kind of just fall in with your tribe and your group. You know what I mean? So what you forcing somebody now, to fall in somewhere where they, that's not something that they're into. So, I think if they're just honest with people and they upfront about who they are, they'll fall in with their tribe and it'll work out for them better. So I think they're doing a disservice to the other person and to themselves, because you not tricking no man into that who not into that. You know what I mean? Like, so I think you just wasting your time and somebody else's time, and it could get deadly.
For sure. Well, Slim came back, so I